Hi, and welcome back to the Divine Feminine's channel. I'm your host, Steph Desar, where we talk all things mind, body, and soul empowerment, moon magic and manifestation, and how to balance your masculine and feminine energies to find yourself in inner union. In this video, we're going to be talking about the new moon in Pisces taking place on Wednesday the 2nd of March, and that's at 12:54 EST and 5:54 GMT UK time. So in this video, you can expect to hear about what are the energies of the new moon in Pisces, and the day after, on the 3rd of March, it's a 3-3 portal, and that's bringing in more harmony, more optimism, more great positive energy. So before I get started, make sure you tune in and like and subscribe to this channel, The Divine Feminines, on YouTube. And we'll be sharing more content around the moon, around mind, body, soul empowerment, and the divine feminine and masculine journeys, twin flame updates, and learning more about the twin flame high vibrational soul connection. And if you can hear that natural sound around me, I'm in a very beautiful, magical setting where the birds are getting ready for sunset. So I hope you can hear this video clearly. They seem to want to be sending you a sign and some lovely music in the background. So I'm going to just have to work with it. So new moon in Pisces, what is it all about? Well, Pisces is a mystical sign. It's all about dreams and soulmates, poetry and intuition. It's watery. It's the fish. If you think about the bottom of the sea, it's about connecting in with your inner guidance system and going within. So this is an energy of dreaming big, and how beautiful is this about the dream big and set intentions, those wishes, which I want to talk to you about today, about how we get the most out of this new moon. And leading into the 3-3 portal, we just finished the 2-2-2 portal just a couple of weeks ago. Like, we've been leading up into this, and it's just one after the other. We can, create the life we want, and this is the time to do that. So, well, let's get started. So Pisces, as I said, big intuitive energy. You might be dreaming a lot at this time. Jupiter's also coming very close to this peak of this manifesting period of the new moon for Pisces. And Jupiter's luck, fortune, it's expansive. So this is really helping us to dream big. Now, one thing I want you guys to be aware of is in this week of the new moon, Pluto and Mars are coming in conjunction, and that can also create a bit of that feeling of anger, of frustration. So if you are feeling any of that, try to cancel that out. Try to do what you need to step away from any noise or any distress. Others might be pulling on your energy, so try to kind of tune out of that. Because going into this new moon, you're going to really need to have a pure sort of concentration of your energy, really dedicating it to your wishes, your intentions. Energy flows where intention goes. So this is important to make sure you're doing that. Now, I want you guys to be prepared for this new moon, and my recommendation is to be setting intentions and writing down your wishes, and really going into this with meditation on the 2nd, on the 3rd, on the 4th of March. If you can do it every day up and through to the weekend, you're really going to hone in and navigate with a really powerful energy. Now, new moons also, when you set those wishes and those intentions, you need to make mini sort of milestones, actions, steps, so that during that month, this new month that we're going into, you're putting in tangible work to support it. Now, what are the best things to be trying to manifest? Well, if you are really, interested in creating more abundance and harmony and healing through love, and bringing about more sort of clarity through love and expansion from your heart space, this is the best time. You've got lucky Jupiter on your side, and Pisces is the sign to just go beyond the veil and just dream big and really feel in that heart space. Okay, guys? So, when you're meditating, you can visualize green light, which is great for the heart chakra. And you can see I've got my green jewels with me, and shout out the Soul Alchemist UK, Uslim, for supplying me with these beautiful gems. So yeah, back to what I was going to say. So this is a great time to, if your dreams are to do with making love more often, attracting more love, friendship, drawing more abundance to yourself, this is the time. You might have been thinking, oh, I can't do that. I've been talking about this. This theme is continuing from the Aries new moon that I mentioned. This is that, like, go beyond, but you can dream it, visualize it, feel it in your heart space. Really kind of, daydream about it. When you're meditating, this is a great time to visualize what you really want. Now, you have to really be feeling that in your heart space, and this will really align with your wishes and the intentions that you're trying to set. Okay, what else? All planets are direct right now. There is no sort of interference of any other sort of planetary alignment overshadowing this new moon. So we have a great direct line to the moon right now to manifest. And all of these guys are getting excited, as you can hear. So what else? I want you to think about, what it is you want. Dream big. What is it that I would want? No restrictions, no regulations. Like from friendships, I want to take my friendships to the next level. I want to grow my partnership. I want to work with my partner, build a business with them. I want to move into my dream home and create this, beautiful family life. I want to, show love in multiple ways and express my love languages in a more expressive way and work through that with my partner so that we can really feel this expansion of love. Love is at the heart of this new moon, so bringing it back to love, but you could bring in love in your work relationships. How do I create more of this open heart when I'm trying to get my points across and bring people together to come up with ideas and deliver on great projects? Okay, so I've pulled some cards to give us the guidance for this new moon. And what are the cards saying? It's beautiful. It just aligns to everything I've been saying. What we're seeing is, first up, the 8 of inspiration, like the 8 of wands with the 2 of materials, the 2 of pentacles in reverse. Now, the 8 of wands, the 8 of inspiration, it's forward movement. With this new moon, you are being able to go for it. Go forward. There's nothing in your way. Like I said, there's no planets in retrograde. We're able to just go through. So don't feel like you have to hold back. Go for it. Like, this is the biggest new moon opening for us of 22. So we've still got a whole year ahead of us. And the other thing I didn't mention is that March is closing off from the final month of this astrological year. So March 20th, we go into the Spring Equinox, and that's going to bring in massive, abundant opening energy. And we're going to go into Aries season, the start of a new cycle of the new astrological year. So this is a great time to really be sowing those seeds, putting that into your little plant pots or whatever it is, your garden that you are growing and fertilizing, right? So there's great forward movement. And you may have been juggling between, do I want to do this or do I want this? Or there might have been a bit of that juggling, but that's going. You know exactly what you want. So what I'd say is meditate. If you don't know just yet, meditate, go inward and ask yourself, what is it that I really, really want? And come up with that feeling and feel it in your heart space, and then you know. Now, this is interesting because there's always a little bit of a, what's the tangent, Steph? So we've got the 6 of emotions, 6 of cups in reverse, and the 4 of pentacles. There could be something from the past to do with a soulmate, soul family, or, a twin flame, a love connection that hasn't really been cleared out, and you might be holding on to something. So I really urge you to consider what those things are that you might be holding on to, meditate on it, and release it. It's a great time to start releasing before you set those intentions. So what you could do is do a little bit of a releasing, a final release before that new moon comes in, and you meditate with that to know what that is, journal it. What is it that you're holding on to that might be from the past? You might need to forgive, and I'm getting those vibes of forgiveness as well that might need to come through. What's even beautiful, next up, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the 8 of Pentacles. So divine timing is here. You're moving forward. You're being supported by the universe with abundant support from the galactic, archangelic realms. It's all coming through for you. It's time to move forward with those dreams of love, of partnership, of harmony, of healing. And if you want to bring in more balance into any partnerships or love situations, this is the time to do that. And the 8 of Pentacles, whatever you're working on, this is the time that, you're going to move forward with that working and moving forward energy. You're going to be supported by the divine. This is destiny. This is the time for it. It may have not been, remember when I was saying to you before, it's not divine time, and it's not. Well, whatever you've had in your heart space, it's divine timing now. Things are tangibly going to move forward, and this is the work that you can do with yourself first and foremost. I always say we work on ourselves, and we do that internal work, Pisces energy, inward movement, internal work, and then that, manifests in our external, and things around us change for the better. They flourish. They're much more abundant and flow moving, and just aligning to the universe. Next up, we've got the sun. The beautiful sun is coming through to bring in healing, clarity, and really help you. So when you go inward, the sun will be bringing you clarity on maybe what hasn't been balanced. So temperance in reverse, maybe things are a little bit out of kilter, that you're going to get healing for anything that wasn't. There could be opportunities coming through that are going to allow you to. So you could use this new moon to also ask for healing where things haven't been balanced, or where you want healing in relationships, love, connections, friendships, where you want to kind of, you might have had some friendships that went really sour and you had to let them go, or you're having to let them go. There might be some resentment you need to let go of, especially on this ascension journey. We lose people from our path, and we have to accept that is necessary, because we're creating space for the expansion, for new souls to come in. I'm in this magical place right now, and I'm giving a lot of gratitude for it. I have met the most beautiful souls, and they align to me, and I would have never aligned to them if I didn't have that space in my heart, space in my vortex. So just remember that. You're getting this clarity, this healing, things are coming into balance for you. And finally, a 7 card wanted to come out. I was pulling a 9 card, a 9th card wanted to come out. I pulled 8, but the Empress fell out. This is the energy that you have to your disposal. Look at this beautiful card. Whether you're a male or female, you are massively abundant at this time. Look at all the planets bringing in that, we're going direct, so you don't have any interference. You can directly work with the moon, hone in on your feminine energy. Men, right? This is your chance to hone in on your feminine energy. This is a great time to really go inward, read your intuition, tap into it, right? You are fertile. You can create whatever you want. And I say whatever, dream big. And the plane wants to fly over me at this time. So if anyone is planning to fly away or take a lovely vacay with their partner or their friends, dream about that. Set those wishes. Like if you want to go to another land and explore, Pisces is also about exploring, traveling, expansion. So there could be something about that. And these guys are making their noise in the background to kind of go, yeah, that's true. So Empress energy, fertile moment for creation, for brand new, sowing those seeds, planting your little pots, harvesting, getting everything ready for harvest, springtime and harvest, and Aries energy coming in that we're going into. Now on the back of the deck, oh girl, guy, all of you guys, we have the Fool, and that's a new beginning coming through. So look, she's walking into a place where she might not know where she's going, but she has the faith. So I urge you guys that you might have to walk in blind faith. And I tell you, over and over again, I had to trust myself, first and foremost, and walk in blind faith. And I wouldn't be here today doing this video in this beautiful place, feeling so grateful and abundant to be able to share this with you, to share these positive messages and help you on your journey, as well as I help myself, and I can't ask for more. So whatever it is that's holding you back from walking in blind faith, release and know that you will be supported. I can tell you, there's so many times I had to walk in a direction where I just didn't know what was going to go on, but I knew that in my heart space there was a really big calling, and I had to trust that, and just more and more greatness came my way. Okay, so just remember that. Be the Fool, like not in a stupid way, but be the Fool, like be sort of like be like a child, be vulnerable, be open to new possibilities, new opportunities. Now is your time. Okay, then I pulled moon manifestation cards, and what's beautiful. So I feel I'm going to do this in the right order that kind of makes sense to me. So last quarter moon in Scorpio, this scorpionic energy of like reveal what needs to be seen. What's in your shadow before this new moon, and you set these wishes and intentions? What's in your shadow that you feel like, you know what, I'm holding on, I've got some resentment, I feel uneasy, I don't really have the faith or the trust in myself? What is it? Let it go. Just do a purge. Just let it go, whether that's through a visualization and a meditation where you see those thoughts flying away, or do you want to write that down and do like a cleansing ritual where you burn the sheet and you say a prayer and a meditation, which I do at full moons. Go inward. Use this Pisces energy to go inward. And then full moon in Pisces. Forgive. Whatever there is, whether it's to forgive yourself, forgive others, forgive. Do this, guys, before you start calling in those wishes, like making that big dream wish, before you start setting those intentions. Release, forgive. And it's not like, you might not be ready to forgive, and I'm not forcing you to do that, but you'll know. If you're ready to forgive, then that's good. If you're not, then, there's more work to do, and do what you can. Just do what feels right for you. Always trust the inner guidance. These videos that I do are here as, pointers and just some support on the journey, but you have the answers. You are the creator. You are the manifester, okay? And the word manifest is not even in the dictionary. How about that? They just don't want us to know that we are powerful. Anyway, so then we've got, this is beautiful. The new moon, or the first quarter moon in my Pisces, which is just after the new moon. That's just going to be coming up in the next week or two, right? Honor your feelings. So see how you feel when you're dreaming, and anything that really makes you feel powered up, passionate. Honor those feelings, because that's going to align you to your wishes, to dream big, to really have those visualizations. So honor those feelings. And when you're honoring those feelings, make sure that you don't forget to work through your heart space and your heart chakra. Unleash that kindness at this time, when you're showing up around others. How do you want to be seen, Do you want to be defensive, or do you want to be open and show vulnerability? Pisces is a great energy, it's emotional, so you might get a bit emotional at this time, but it's not bad to show your emotions to others, but also your kindness. And how can you sort of bring light to yourself and others around you? Make someone smile. Just say something nice to someone tomorrow. That could make their day. And do you know that energetically, by doing that, it comes back tenfold to you in so many ways from the universe. Trust me, it is just facts. It's universal facts, laws of the universe. It's all quantum, energetic vibration, right? That's coming back to you in a positive way. What you put out comes back, and it comes back tenfold. Trust me on that one. And as you're doing that, reflect on your priorities. So when you're dreaming big, make sure you really think about what's most important to you, because you might dream big about several things, but what's the most important? What's the biggest thing that you want to really bring in for yourself? Reflect on that, and that's the way you can sort of map out this wish and then the intentions. And we'll talk about that in a minute as we close off. And finally, embrace that flow of life. This feminine, intuitive feeling, like follow your intuition, follow your inner guidance system. Just allow yourself to move. Don't let your ego control everything. This is an energy of like Venus and Mars is also supporting this Pisces energy. So, the love and the action. So yes, there's going to be action, but take inspired action. Let your intuition tell you, okay, maybe I should do this, but don't do without receiving signal from your inner guidance system and the beautiful wonders of this universe. So go with that, embrace that flow, go with that flow from within and around you, and pay attention to signs and synchronicities at this time. I've been bombarded with signs and synchronicities. Like, it's been so magical, and I feel very safe and guided. And I urge you guys to sort of pay attention to that, because it can really help you. It helps you be in the flow, because it gives you, when you see certain numbers, it gives you that kind of confirmation that you're in the flow of the best and highest good for yourself. So, okay, now, final words of Steph's wisdom and just guidance and support. So as we go into this new moon, like I said, reminders, what can I release? Just go back there and go inward and just ask yourself, what is it that I'm holding on to that I need to release or forgive? If you're ready to forgive, do that. Then start to meditate, start to dream and visualize. What's your biggest wish? And then I want you to start thinking about that big wish. And let's take one, for example. My current most audacious, biggest goal and wish or intention at this new moon, and say what that is. And I'll turn that into an affirmation. So you can say, if your biggest goal is, I want to bring healing in my current relationship, then your affirmation is, my relationship to my divine partner or my counterpart is healed. It's being healed, for example. And then, sign off on that. And then put some steps into place, like some micro goals of how you're going to bring about, support that flow towards that healing. It might be that you need to express some things that were on your mind to your partner. Maybe things about your love languages or their love languages, for example. Because Pisces love, so I'm talking about love languages. Maybe you need to talk about, I don't actually find that to be an expression of your love, is it? And encourage those conversations. Maybe it's other things like making more time to spend together, or to have this intimacy. And intimacy is not just about sexual intimacy, right? It's about intimacy on many levels: communication, holding space, feeling and being with your partner. Whether you're physically with each other or like at a distance, you can still create these moments. And these guys really are bringing up the vocals in the background on that. So I think they're really for this. So with that being said, I hope that this Pisces full moon brings you the most abundant energy to help you dream big, have those visions, and create the life that you really want, and start to do that for this 2022. Sow those seeds. Sending you the most amount of love and light at this time. My beautiful soul tribe. Mwah. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video. Leave a comment. Let me know how you're doing. And follow us on Instagram. It's Divine Feminines with a Z. We're the Divine Feminines on YouTube channel. Okay, lots of love and light. See ya.